The Doctrine of God's Mercy, text, Psalm 103, A12, Ephesians 2, 4-7, Titus 3, 5. Introduction. Mercy is not merely an attribute of God. It is the atmosphere of his dealings with humanity. It is the divine inclination to withhold what is deserved and to act instead in compassion, tenderness, and steadfast love. From the earliest pages of Scripture to the fulfillment of God's redemptive plan, mercy stands as a constant testimony to his character. The story of Scripture is not centered on human effort reaching up to God, but on God's mercy reaching down to humanity. The nature of God's mercy. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in stead. Psalm 103:8. Mercy flows from who God is. It is not something he occasionally chooses. It is something he eternally embodies. Mercy is rooted in compassion. God sees the frailty of humanity and responds with tenderness. Mercy restrains judgment. Though justice is deserved, mercy intervenes. Mercy is abundant. It is not measured out sparingly, but poured out richly. Mercy is not reluctant. It is not forced. It is not conditional upon human worthiness. It originates entirely within the heart of God. 2. Mercy revealed in redemption. But God, being rich in mercy, because of his great love. Ephesians 2:4. The greatest display of mercy is seen in God's redemptive work. Humanity stood in a condition of spiritual death. There was no capacity to restore or revive itself, yet God acted, not because of human merit, but because of his mercy. Redemption is not the reward for human effort. It is the result of divine compassion. Mercy moved God to act decisively, bringing life where there was death, and reconciliation where there was separation. Mercy and the removal of sin. As far as the east is from the west, so far does he remove our transgressions from us. Psalm 103:12. Mercy does not merely overlook sin, it removes it. Sin is not partially dealt with, it is fully addressed. Distance is created between the person and their transgressions, not by human effort, but by divine action. Remembrance of sin is no longer held against the individual. Mercy triumphs over accusation. This removal is not temporary. It is complete and decisive, demonstrating the depth and effectiveness of God's mercy. 4. Mercy accomplished through divine initiative. He saved us, not because of works done by us in righteousness, but according to his own mercy. Titus 3:5. Salvation is entirely rooted in mercy. It is not earned through moral achievement. It is not sustained by human performance. It is not dependent on human consistency. It originates in God's initiative and is carried through by his faithfulness. Mercy acts independently of human qualification and accomplishes what humanity could never achieve. Mercy as the foundation of a new reality. God's mercy does more than rescue. It establishes a new standing. From separation to nearness, from condemnation to acceptance, from death to life. This transformation is not progressive in the sense of human effort gradually attaining it. Rather, it is the result of a completed divine work that redefines identity and standing. Conclusion. The doctrine of God's mercy reveals a God who is not distant, harsh, or withholding, but one who is deeply compassionate and abundantly gracious. His mercy originates in his nature, is revealed in redemption, removes sin completely, operates independently of human works, establishes a new and lasting reality. Mercy is not an afterthought in God's plan. It is the driving force behind it. It stands as the enduring testimony that God's dealings with humanity are governed not by wrath, but by compassion, not by rejection, but by steadfast love. And in this mercy, the fullness of God's heart is made known.